So before we get going today, I just want to have a little rant about England, if you don't mind. If you do mind, tough. It's my channel. I'll do what I want. But I will put a time up there, and you can skip ahead if you don't like it. So England just got knocked out by France. I immediately went onto Twitter and just said, yeah, England played well. Okay, I'm going to leave social media now because it will be a shit show. And of course it is. Of course it is. But what I'd like to talk today, because the argument is that England's set of current players is good enough to win. I feel like I'm talking to a child when I describe this, because most of you will understand completely, but there seems to be so many idiots out there. Anyway, England have a set of players that is good enough, I believe, and many believe, to win a World Cup. Okay? Great. Excellent. Does that mean we should win a World Cup? No, of course not, because knockout football exists. Anything can happen in a one-off game, right? You can play badly, or you can play well and not take your chances, or it goes to penalties, or weird things happen, right? So, but the amount of shit that England are getting and Gareth Southgate are getting is bonkers. Like, everybody's got a major thing before the World Cup. All the anti-Southgate. I'm not the biggest fan of Southgate before this tournament, but everybody's, and I had the same problem, is that we just play, with the players we've got, we play a little bit a negative football. But suddenly, this tournament, we're not playing 5 at the back, we're playing 4 at the back, we're playing a bit more attacking, a bit more positive. So obviously, those people don't just jump onto something else to blame him for. Poor substitutions or whatever. But, I know this is crazy, this is knockout football, okay? Shit happens. We've seen this World Cup especially, loads of upsets and stuff. It's been fantastic. We played France. They're quite good. If we'd played them, I would say we were better this game, right? But even in the most negative person will say it's a pretty even game, right? We missed a penalty, all that sort of stuff. Missed chances. Drew missed a chance. But overall, we were going toe-to-toe with arguably the best nation in the world currently. And so that's a good thing. If we'd played them 10 times in a knockout game, we might have, with this current squads, we might have won 5, they might have won 5. So, turns out that on this day, we were on the arse end of it, right? It happens. But people were are just desperate for Southgate to go now because the quarterfinal, it's irrelevant who we played, that we went out too early in the tournament. Doesn't matter who to, but we just went out too early in the tournament. It's like people don't realise what knockout football is. Nobody is asking for Pep Guardiola to be sacked because Man City, with the money they've spent and the squad that they've got and the manager that they've got, haven't won the Champions League. Because knockout football is really hard and it's random and you've got one game a lot of the time to prove yourself. And for him, Champions League football, a lot of those games are 2 legs. So it's probably worse for Pep. But nobody's calling for his head. But everybody, or not everybody obviously, but lots of people are calling for Gareth Southgate's head because he subbed Mason Mount on instead of Maddison, or he did it 10 minutes too late. It's like they have to find something to blame. I think most of us, I'm having seen the comments of just conversed with you, many of you for many years now. I know that you're a pretty sensible lot, and so you'll most likely understand this. But to the outside, looking at social media, it's like a fiery shit show of bollocks. It's bonkers how people are regardless of any situation, England just should win the World Cup. And I'm sure if you're German or if you're Spanish and stuff, you've probably got the same sort of very similar set of fans that are no, we're Spain, we're this good. We look at our players, we should win a World Cup. Yes, we are in a group probably that's good enough to win a World Cup, but knockout games have an element of randomness. For instance, missing a penalty. I don't blame Harry Kane. Everybody can miss a penalty. It's tricky taking a second penalty. It's tricky taking a second penalty against the guy you practice penalties against day in, day out. But that just happens, and yet everybody is losing their mind because we forget the fact we went out in the quarterfinals. That's all that matters. Forget any information. We went out. If we'd went out in the quarterfinals to Peru, then yes, that's when you dive in. But when you play another one of the big boys and you lose and it's a very close game, I was just at the end of the game, I was gutted that we'd lost. But I was oh well, Like, we did everything we could. We used, I think, correct formation. We used good players. They played well. It just didn't happen on the day. It's because it's almost like a cup competition. You know? Nobody's... Look, PSG and Man City, ask them about winning the Champions League. It's really hard. And they get 2 legs a lot of the time. Okay, rant over. England fans, get over your fucking selves. We don't deserve to win the World Cup. We are just in a pool of probably 6-8 teams that can win the World Cup. And hopefully on the day, you know, you score that penalty or you take that chance or you make that save. It's tiny margins, but that doesn't mean if it goes against you, that you then have to pile on the blame on something. Something must be wrong. No, it was fine. Another day we could have easily beat France. And Mbappe is the quietest I've ever seen him. It's... football fans, you're idiots. Right, let's move on. Sorry, not all of them. Not all of you, just some of you. Him. Steve, I'm talking to you. You know you are. Greetings and salutations. Forget the World Cup. This is the proper stuff. And obviously, if I don't win this league, then I should get fired. Okay, we played one more game, Anadia. And we beat them 3-1. Kiko Felix, suddenly out of nowhere, he's the main man. He got a goal and an assist. Ibuka, our Angolan legend, and Moreira got a nice goal as well. So we go into the final 3 games, sitting on 9 points. We're playing today. So hopefully win that. Pretty much job done. We'll have the goal difference. All will be good. I think second place member gets the playoffs. But obviously, because he started playing well, Kiko Felix is now injured. And I don't know who to bring in. You've got the experienced old dude who's got goals if he doesn't score, and he's been rubbish recently. We've got the young guy that I haven't really tried too much, and we've got Mario, who was great last season, great at the start of this season, has been dog shit ever since. I think it's time for Super Mario. The rest is playing well. Oh, Kev here is just playing out of his skin. He deserves a call-up, surely. All right. The rest is kind of picking itself. Carvalho's really found some really good form. Kalunga's actually playing better now, which is great. Let's just do it. Just do it. Let's just do it. Let's get promoted. Come on, boys. Yeah, that's the thing. I think I have a very healthy relationship with social media that I think some people struggle with, and that is sometimes just get away from it. Like, if it pisses you off seeing stuff, you can just remove yourself literally from the situation. I removed myself from a I removed myself from a family group chat because of some of the anti-English sentiment that was going on in there. You don't have to engage with it, right? It's just sad. I feel sad for the players. Like, you know, they should be... they shouldn't get an open bus tour, but like they should come out and go, well done, you did really well. You know, you gave France a really close game. Could have gone either way. Like, no team is good enough in the world that they just smash teams, right? That they are outstanding favourites to win a World Cup. It's not like sort of Brazil was starting the tournament going, they're in this group of favourites, but they're not miles ahead. And we've seen all the upsets. It's a lot worse things than losing to France. Right. Come on, lads. Come on. There we go. Nice. Plenty of time. They scored early. We've got plenty of time, Thomas. Mario. Come on, Mario. Oh, that's nice. Kalunga. Big game player. Go on, Kenneth. I almost called him KK. But one more. No. Nova with a lovely ball through. Kalunga just dinks it. It's 1-1. They've scored with their one shot, so I'm confident we're going to go into the second half and score a goal. Right. This is fine. We can take him off. We've got Vera. Very able deputy. Let's go. I'm going to go untested guy. Rodrigo. Left back's playing well. I trust pretty much the whole defence. Our other right back's injured. Novo's probably should take him off. Yellow card, ball winning midfielder. Probably a bad idea. Right. And also, Jude Bellingham. I know he's good. I know he's good. If you watch German football, you know he's good. But fucking hell. Moreira, get in there, son. He's just an absolute beast. Like, he's ridiculous, and Liverpool should do everything they can to sign him. I saw that, the Liverpool players have really been befriending it. They're like best mates. It's funny, he did an interview because he was talking about sort of, the future and what he wants to do with his career. And Bellingham's like, money's not important to me. I want to go to... And I'm like, every footballer's going to say that, because no footballer's going to come out and say, actually, yeah, it's all about the money. But it's like, live up to that, because we will not be able to offer you as much money as Man City or Real Madrid. So put your not money where your mouth is. Because he's like the perfect Jordan Henderson replacement, essentially. And he's seriously captain material. Right. Can we put this game to bed? I don't like the fact they're up our end. Keeper had it covered. The young goalkeeper, remember, our main one is out. No, Keki's a bit of a drop. Pereira's coming on at wingback. You're just going to have to, Pinto, you're just going to have to suck it up, buddy. That's the wrong button. And we'll go balanced. Oh, lads, see it out nice and early. I don't want this to go down. I don't want a bloody playoff. I really don't. Oh, no, Gonzalo. Oh, no, he's just rolled it under the goalkeeper. Gonzalo Gregorio. Feel like they're FMing us a bit. Here we go. Is it Ibuka? Is he going to get another? No, Kalunga's there. Go on. K. No, I'm not calling him KK. Special K? It's a crap cereal. Oh, no. Seriously? He needs help. He's waiting for support. There he come. There they come. Block it. Good save. This shouldn't be a 2-2. Can we find a winner? Good ball in. Going to get a second ball. Pereira, the left back. Moreira cuts inside. Has it? Oh, that was perfect. Sit out. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. I just wanted to end this sooner. Yeah, we were unlucky. See, it happens, doesn't it? I'm going to leave it now. Right. I've got to say, I do have one more thing to say about England. Harry Maguire, well done, mate. Like, I'm not his biggest fan. Nobody is. But, like, with the year he's had, and I find it amazing that he's still there and stepping forward and trying to make runs and defending well. That game against USA, he was just like a heading machine. And I know he's a limited player, but fucking hell, man. How do you play with that sort of pressure? Because you know that if you, Harry Maguire, make a mistake, you are doomed. It's bonkers. I don't know how these guys do it. I really don't. Right, okay. Let's finish this off. Sporting. Easy. Okay, we have Kiko Felix, suddenly a key man, back in the squad. 3 goals, 3 assists in his 3 starts. The rest is pretty good. We can keep this going because he looks like a very good youngster. We've got a backup right back and everything. I think the centre-back partnership is just not going to touch it. No need for rotation. I think the only one we're going to do is Ferreira. The goalkeeper's doing all right. Oh, okay, he's back. Yeah, we put him back in, right? I'll be more annoyed if I leave him out because the other guy's doing all right and then he makes an absolute fuck up. So let's bring him back. Okay. We know they've got a smattering of really good players and some absolute dross. So let's do this. Lovely hotels on the corners there. This will end it. This will finish me top. English. I will finish top of the league. lads. Moreira, just score another goal. Do what you've been doing all season long. Oh, God, I don't know. Why have I got a bad feeling? They've got no points. Okay, we're going to... Oh, good tackle, Pinto. Right, Diaz. Lovely ball. Go on, Abel. Kalunga. Floats it in. Moreira. He didn't float it in. He got massive deflection, but we'll take it. Played it off him. That's what he does. That's what he does. He is probably the single reason why we've got these promotions so far. We have a kickoff highlight. Not a big fan when you've just scored. Or are we just going to put them to death? Try and lump it forward. Diaz cleans up. Nice. Pinto. Carvalho. Pedro. Kiko. Drop in deep. That's what we want to see from him. There's the captain. Plays it out to Abel. He's got a bit of space. Drives forward. Panics and goes back. Poor ball. Poor ball. Counter-attack. Jolson. Just needs to find the cross to the big lad in the middle. Cuts it back instead. Vega. Goalkeeper makes a great save. Big save. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine, right? Okay, there we go. Oh, why am I nervous? This is ridiculous. Don't be nervous. We're a better team. We're a better team. Just chill. Watch the goals roll in. Oh, keeper. He was a tiny bit out of position there. The defender saved him. It's fine. We're a better team. I like we got a car park and there's not a single car in it. I know, not many fans turn up to these games, but the odd car will be good. Okay, you're on a yellow. We take you off. Let's give Vera. He was amazing last season. There he is. There he is. Back post. Diaz. Tap in for the big Angolan. Let's go. Some scrappy goals, but we'll take it. Iboka scored 2 goals in these important playoff games. Can we get a third goal? Can we kill it off? It's lovely. Moreira, good first touch. He's deadly. He's deadly. I'm glad you guys persuaded me to change the rules because I wouldn't have sold him. I would have kept him, to be fair. That's it. See it out. Don't need to be even I don't need to be nervous now. We're 3-0 up. Something dreadful would have. We'd have to have a couple of send-ins off, I feel, at this point. Oh, that's lovely. Vera, just cut it back. Moreira hat-trick in a massive game. Vera gets an assist. Okay, we're going to rest the right back because he's played a lot of football. Give the other youngster some time. Because we will have the championship playoff game. I think. Right. Rules. Tricky. Oh, they've just made 4 subs. Typical Southgate, making his subs too late. Oh, hey. We want another one? Kiko scoring another goal would be nice. Okay, Moreira just wants it all, apparently. Look at the XG. Oh, bit of space. Okay, comfortable in the end. Second half, we demolished them. Let's give them some outstretched arms. That's how important that was. So we are promoted, right? I still don't trust it. I don't trust my knowledge of reading and remembering. I think that remembering is the harder part. Okay. Yeah, so we score players, and then we are promoted. Let's go. Okay, good. Budgets. It's fine. 6.8 million will do. 100 grand. It's double what we got. Is that less than what we had before? I want to be greedy, but like... Yep. Well done. Well done, well done. Oriental Dragons have stayed up. Okay, so now we have a play. Now we have a... Oh, no, he's banned. Okay, so we have a final game. And then we have the playoffs. That's fine. Right. It's looking good. Everything is setting up nicely. We've got a good youth team. I should probably stop him. He's playing plenty for the senior squad. We've got a good youth team. We're not doing too bad. Like, wages are ridiculous for the level we're in, but we're not just... I don't want to just spend it for the sake of it. I want to make sure that we're doing it kind of right and not just being, one of the big boys, like the big boys, but not just throwing all the money at the wall. We can't spend it. Anyway, right, we do... Okay, nobody crazy. I think we've got a couple of our good players that have release clauses, but nothing too special. Right, there we go. We are promoted as expected. Next episode, we're going to have, make sure we win a trophy, and then talk about next season. Because there's going to, I think now it's going to get tricky. Is there just one? Okay, so it's one big league, more like a league we know, as in 18 teams, play each other twice, bish, bash, bush. Don't think there's anything weird. We'll discover that next time. Right, thank you very much for watching. Well done, England. Well done, Harry Maguire. Never thought I'd say that. I think my last bit of, if I can, as an old person, if I can just give you a bit of advice, because I see many of the people I've met through my channel and are friends with, and that I've made friends with in real life, and that I follow on social media, on Twitter is the main one I use, and I see them arguing and getting pissed off, and it's like, step away. Nobody needs to be on Twitter. Even me, who's kind of should be my job, I'm not on Twitter that long. For instance, this is my phone. I don't have Twitter on my phone. I don't have any social media on my phone. I don't have notifications of stuff on my phone, because it's important to step away from things like that, especially if you get wound up by stuff. Take a break. You don't need to be there. Do something else. Go have a wank. Whatever, right? You'll enjoy yourself a lot more. Step away from social media if you need to. You're not gonna miss out. It's okay. We all survived before social media, because I'm old and that's what it was like. Right. Thank you very much for watching. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.